package in a drop tower falls 24.8 meters. What is its displacement at 1.14 seconds? What is its displacement when it reaches a velocity? This one's tough. This is going to be three separate of these things, right? Because 1.14 seconds is not necessarily when it's going this speed, right? And then what time does it take to reach the bottom of the drop tower? So I'm going to do, just for kicks, I guess I'll just do these in order, right? Okay. Presumably it takes longer than 1.14 seconds to reach the bottom, right? And it is going faster than 17 meters per second. Let's just say that that's true. I'm going to do these in order to avoid confusion, right? So at 1.14 seconds, what's its displacement? Well, it's dropped, so its initial velocity is 0. This guy is negative 9.8, right? Okay, and then 1.14 seconds is this guy, right? And then we want to know its displacement, right? So we want to use no VF. That's this guy here, right? X is VIT plus 1/2 AT squared. Now, if we get a number bigger than 24.8, then we know that it hits the ground before 1.14 seconds. But let's just see. Let's plug in here. So X is equal to 0 times 1.14. Right, now I hope you understand that that's just 0. I'm just writing it in to be all formal, right? Plus 1/2. The acceleration is negative 9.8. And then the time is 1.14. And we don't forget to square that. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going 0.5 times negative 9.8 times 1.14 squared. Okay, so this gives us negative 6.368 meters, right? That's how far down it is. Now, since that's not nearly as big as 24.8, we know that it takes longer than 1.14 seconds to hit the ground, right? Notice that the displacement is negative, and that's because it started here, right? The drop tower, here's our drop tower, right? It starts here, right? And its displacement in 1.14 seconds is that it went down 6.3, what is that? 6.37 meters, right? Okay, it didn't go up, it went down. So that's why it's minus, right? Down. Okay. I'm going to erase, and now we're going to do this displacement when it reaches this velocity. Are you ready for that? Okay. So again, our initial velocity is 0. Our acceleration is negative 9.8. And this is 0 because it's dropping, right? Okay. And then they say, what is its displacement when it reaches this velocity? So let's put that in there. Negative 17 meters per second, right? Okay. And then we want to solve for x. For that, we'd use no t, right? So let's bust that out. Vf squared is Vi squared plus 2ax. Okay, so it's negative 17. You got to put the parentheses in your TI calculator. Squared is equal to 0 squared plus 2 times negative 9.8 times x, right? Okay, so 17 squared is 289. If you get a negative number at that point, you forgot the parentheses, right? That equals, let's see, 2 times that's negative 19.6 times x, and now we can solve that for x, right? Let's divide both sides by negative 19.6, right? So divide to get rid of the multiplication, right? So divided by negative. Okay, negative, I'm getting that x is negative 14.7. Now this is a solid negative sign, okay? That means that it actually, when it's going that fast, the thing has gone down the drop tower, right? Right, it's gone down 14.7 meters, right? It started here, and its displacement is now, it's gone down. Now, it has to go down 24.8 meters before it hits the bottom, so it's not all the way down, but it's gone down considerable distance, right? That's why it's negative, is that the thing has gone down, right? Okay, good enough. I'm going to erase now, and we're going to do that last thing. Okay, so now finally we're going to use this guy here, right? Okay, so the displacement from the top of the drop tower, right? The displacement from the top of the drop tower to the bottom is down 24.8, right? So we'll put that in there as negative 24.8. Okay, the initial velocity is 0. This guy's negative 9.8, right? And then we just want to find time, so we'll use no VF, okay? So let's bust it out. X is VIT plus 1/2 AT squared, right? So negative 24.8 equals 0, right? That's 0. It doesn't matter what it's multiplied by, right? That term is 0 plus 1/2 negative 9.8 t squared, right? And now we got to solve that guy. So let's see. It's negative 24.8. And then 1/2 of negative 9.8 is negative 4.9. And now I'm going to divide 24.8 by 4.9. I get 5.06122 is t squared. Right, so now we got to square root that, right? And that's how you get, whoa, that square root got kind of crazy, right? So I got to square root this to get the answer. So I'm going to go second square root, second answer. And I get t is equal to 2.2497 seconds, right? Now we have 3 digits there, and 3 digits here, kind of, right? So I'm going to say that that's 3 digits, 2.25 seconds. Okay? Yeah? All right.